This is the lecture number 4 for the chapter permutation combination of class 11th, and we are discussing the third exercise, and we have done up to question number 7. Now in question number 8, you have to find the total number of words that can you make by using all the letter of the word equation. You have to use all the letters. It means the repetition cannot be allowed when you have to use all the letters. So we have how many alphabets? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, and you have to arrange all at a time, so repetition cannot be allowed. So it will be, total arrangement will be permutation of 8, which can be solved by using the permutation formula n factorial upon n minus r factorial, and 0 factorial is 1. So 8 factorial will be 40320. So there's the total number of words of the word equation when all the alphabets are to be used at a time. That means the repetition cannot be allowed. Now in question number 9, there's a word Monday, and you have to make 4-letter word out of this. We have to make a 4-letter word of out of the letters 6 of the word Monday. So total words of 4 letters will be permutation of 6 4. 1 2 3 4 5 6 alphabet are there, and we have to use only 4, so it will be permutation of 6 4, that is factorial 6 upon 6 minus 4 factorial, which will be 2 factorial, that is 360. Now in second part, it means you have to use all the letters of the word Monday. It means permutation of 6 6. You have to use all the alphabets of the word Monday, that is permutation of 6 6. 6 factorial upon 6 minus 6 factorial, that is 720. Now in the third part, you have to make the word in which the first alphabet of the word should be a vowel. See it very carefully. The first alphabet should be a vowel. So how many vowels are there in this word Monday? O and A. There are 2 alphabets which are vowels, and we have to use only these 2 vowels at the first place of this word Monday, in which we have 6 alphabets. So at the first place, we can arrange them in permutation of 2 1 ways. Permutation of 2 1 ways. It will be 2, or you can say that we have only 2 options to fill up the first place, that is O or A. That is only 2 options we have. Now the remaining 5 places, we have remaining 5 alphabets can be placed. So the remaining 5 places can be arranged in permutation of 5 5 ways, that is 120. 5 factorial will be there. So total words is starting with a vowel of the alphabets Monday, and 6 alphabet word will be there. That is, first place we can arrange only 2 ways, that is O or A. 2 ways are there, and remaining 5 can be arranged in permutation of remaining 5 alphabet, that is permutation of 5 5. So this is the way you can make the 5-letter word starting with the vowel out of the letters of the word Monday. So this is the question number 9. Now in question number 10, see it very carefully. There is a word Mississippi. There is a word Mississippi. See it very carefully. In this we have total 11 alphabets, in which M is repeating 1 time, S is repeating 4 times, I is repeating 4 times, and P is repeating 2 times. So how many words you can make out of it? Now rather you have to find how many words are there in which all I's never together. So what we are doing it here, first of all I am finding out how many words we can make by using all the letters of the word Mississippi. Then I'll find how many words we can make in which all the I's will be together. Then I will subtract that from total words, so I will get the number of words in which I's are not together. So how many words we can make by using all the letters of the word Mississippi? We have 11 alphabets. So permutation of 11 divided by factorial 4 into factorial 4 into factorial 2. That is the alphabets are repeating. So because the S is repeating 4 times, so divided by 4 factorial. This we have discussed in the basics of this permutation. And because I repeating 4 times, so divide by 4 factorial again, and P is repeating 2 times, so divided by factorial 2. So that is the total words of the word Mississippi, in which S is repeating 4 times, I is repeating 4 times, and 2 is repeating 2 times. Now let us find how many words are there in which all four I's together. So how we do these types of question? Let us take all these four I's together. So let us count this word as only one alphabet because they have to be always together. Or let us tie with a rope. इसको एक रस्सी से बांध दीजिए. So it will become only one alphabet, because they will be always together. They will be all four like at the last, or they all four be between these P, 2P, or between M or S, so they will be always together. So let it be as only one alphabet. So how many alphabets are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So they can be arranged in permutation of 8, 8, in which S is repeating 4 times, so divided by factorial 4, and P is repeated 2 times, so it will be divided by factorial 2. So these are the total number of words in which when I are always together. But see it very carefully. These 4 I's can be arranged themselves. This I can be here, this I can be here, this I can be here, this I can be there, but they can be arranged in permutation of 4, 4. Divided by I is repeating 4 times, divided by 4 factor. Rather, it will be only 1 because they are all same. If they are different, then they can be arranged them in permutation of 4, 4. Because they are all same, they will be always same. So the total number of arrangement when all I's together, they can arrange themselves only in one way. This will come out to be only 1. So these are the total number of words in which all I's together. How you have to do these types of question? When particular thing you have to put always together, you consider them as a one and arrange them with the remaining alphabets, and then arrange those together alphabets themselves like this. I have done this. So these are the total number of words when all I's are together, which is coming out to be 840. Now how many words in which all I's never together? So you subtract this 840 from this 34650 will be the total number of words in which I's never together. These are total word of the Mississippi. These are the total words in which all I's are together. These are the total number of words in which I's are never together. Now in question number 11, there is the word permutations. See it very carefully. There is a word permutations. Now you have to find how many words we can make which start with P and ends with S. Start with P and end with S. It means the word should start with P and end with S. So it means first and last places fixed, and in these two places 2 alphabet has been used. So we have total how many alphabets are there? 12, and out of these 12, 2 has been used as the first and the last place. So out of 12, 2 places are filled with P and S. So remaining 10 alphabets can be arranged themselves in permutation of 10-10. Permutation of 10-10, and it is divided by factorial 2 because T is here repeating 2 times. So these are the total number of words in which it is starting with P and ending with S. Total words. P and S are fixed, so their position are fixed, so they can be only remaining 10 alphabets are to be arranged between them. That is permutation of 10-10, and because T is repeating 2 times, so you have to divide it by factorial 2. Now in second part of this question, you have to find how many words we can make by letters of the word permutation in which all vowels are together. So how many vowels are there in this word permutation? E, U, A, I, U, all 5 are there. So they have to be kept always together, as we have done this in this I like this. So let us take them, consider them as a 1. So it will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So they can be arranged themselves as permutation of 8, 8 because we have considered all vowel as a single alphabet. And because T is repeating 2 times, so divided by factorial 2. Now these vowels can be arranged themselves by arranged by themselves in permutation of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 5, permutation of 5, 5. So they can be arranged like this, as we have done in this I, because they can be arranged, but it is coming out to be only 1 because they are all same. Permutation of 4, 4 divided by 4 factorial will be 1, but here they can be arranged themselves in permutation of 5, 5. Multiply it. These are the total number of words in which all vowels are together. See it very carefully. First of all, arrange them considering all the alphabet as a one alphabet. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And in this T is repeating 2 times, so divided by factorial 2. And because these 5 alphabets, that is the vowels, can arrange themselves There are 5 alphabets. They can arrange themselves in permutation of 5 5 because there are 5 alphabets and we have to arrange themselves. And without repetition it will be there. So it will be permutation of 5 5. So this is the second part of this question number 11. Now see the question number third part of this question and see it very carefully. Now it being asked how many words you can make so that there always be 4 alphabets. Yeah, 4 letters should be there between P and S. 4 letters should be there between P and S. So how many alphabets we are there? 1 to 12. That is 12 alphabets will be there. Are there in the word permutation, and you have to arrange 4 alphabet between P and S. It means you have to find how many ways we can arrange P and S when there should be 4 alphabets are there between them. So I have written all of them. Now if the P is at the first place, then 1, 2, 3, 4 in between them there should be 4. Then the position of S should be 6. That is, at the first place should be P, and at the sixth place there should be S. Then there will be 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 alphabets will be there between first place and the sixth place. It means there is a first way in which 4 alphabets will be there. P at the first, and sixth place it should be S. Now we can interchange them. That is, at the first place S should be there, and at the sixth place P should be there. So the between P and S 4 alphabets can be arranged in how many ways? 2 ways like this. This is the first option. First and sixth position PSS, P and S, and sixth and first position again S and P. So there are 2 ways. Now we can change the position of P and S. So if P is at the second place, then the S should be at the 7th place or 7-2 place. That is, there's another 2 ways in which there will be 4 alphabets between them. Like this, 3rd and 8th place, then the position of P and S, then it will have 4 alphabet between them. Like this, these are the positions of P and S when there are 4 alphabets between them. 4th and 9th place between P and S, and at 9 and 4, that at 4th place P should be there, at 9th place S should be there, or at the 9th place P should be there, and at 4th place S should be there. Similarly 5, 10 and 10, 5, 6 and 11, 11 and 6, 7 and 12 and 12 and 7. These are the 14 ways in which the P and S can be arranged containing 4 letters between them, containing 4 alphabets between them. Now out of these 12 we have arranged P and S in how many ways? 14, and 10 positions will be there because you have arranged P and S. Out of 12 alphabets, the remaining 10 alphabets are to be arranged, which can be arranged in permutation of 10 and 10. Permutation of 10 and 10. Permutation of 10 and 10. And because here T is repeating 2 times, so it will be divided by factorial 2. So these are the total arrangement of the remaining 10 alphabets, and 14 arrangements are there for the P and S. So total number of ways will be multiplied by these 2. So these are the total number of ways in which there should be always be 4 alphabets between P and S. Okay, we'll discuss in the next lecture. Thank you.